All right, Niner fans. We got a Trey Lance breakdown coming to you. The title of this video, why Trey Lance struggled in week 1 of the preseason. Now, before you panic, it was just a struggle, right? He missed on a couple things, hit on a couple things, showed you why he was well deserving of going at number 3 overall. So, I don't think all in all it was bad. I do think comparatively to where the other rookies performed, it was definitely, the other first-round QB rookies, I should say, it was definitely the worst. I don't want to sugarcoat it, but I think there's a lot to learn from the tape, which I think is positive. Plus, I think he made, and we don't get to it in this tape, but I think he made the best run game check of all the rookies, so it's obviously correctable. And he obviously knows what's going on. So a little bit of format of these videos, if you don't know, or if you haven't watched one of mine before, we're going to go like good, good, good. Then we're going to go to the bad, and then we're going to finish with good, because I like to start on a positive note and end on a positive note, because I'm kind of a positive guy. So, here we go. First play. You just have to love the overall play creation here. This to me is like, yeah, this is why you take him number 3 overall. Okay, boom. Plus his eyes right away. You can tell they're running what's really called like a double stop. So these guys are both just stopping. He's going to be on the divider. And you're just picking your best matchup. You're trying to influence the backers to step up and hit this behind him. You can tell he's wanting to rip that shot. He's got his eyes in a great spot. He just can't fit it over the linebackers, he feels like. He scrambles and delivers a freaking strike on the run that needs to be caught. He had a lot of drops. His receivers did not help him, okay? Obviously, here's the play that everyone's excited about. To me, why you should be excited, though, is look at his eyes here. He is fully committing to making this look like boot action before he snaps back. He does not want to tip his hand to the safety. Boom, snaps back and drives it. Okay, again, that's just a great football. Great play call, good football, great execution. But, you know, hey, I love the throw, right? The throw, obviously, uber talented. I love his eyes the most. So good, good. Okay, here's another good. I love this football on 3rd and 8. Man, he deciphers what coverage they're in. He knows he's got the speed out to kind of, let's call it the boundary, but really it's kind of, you know, not really a speed out, just a true, like a gift, a 6-step rollout, and he just bangs this thing. It's a perfect football. It's kind of hard to see because they kind of zoomed out at a weird time, but this thing hits this guy right in the hands. Again, we've got to catch this. So to me, he's thrown 2 really good footballs that already got dropped, okay? Now a little bit of the bad. Kansas City is clearly in whatever we want to say. Do we want to... to me, this is straight 2. No, it's not. It's 24. Sorry. 2 deep, 4 under because they're bringing pressure. But we have to confirm that this corner is running with the shallow. The corner sinks, and we try to drive this, and that should have been a pick, right? Which is dangerous because we're backed up here. So let's watch it again. He thinks the corner, he's confirming, hey, the corner's taking that shallow, and in reality, the corner's sinking off underneath, and we got to confirm that that corner's down. Especially when it's a shallow cross and not something like a stationary hitch. A stationary hitch probably going to grab him. A shallow cross, that corner's probably thinking, I'm going to pass off the shallow, and I'm going and getting underneath this. So to me, it's like, it's one of those concepts that you absolutely have to confirm. Okay? This to me is a tough one, but it's like, so why do we like Trey, right? We like him because he's uber gifted throwing the ball. He's a great processor of information. Plus, he's freakishly athletic. You cannot pull up early on boot. You're telling me that this guy's worrying you so much that you're going to pull up back here? When he pulls up, what does that do? It to me slows down the pursuit of the defense on boot, which then compromises what we call a rear view. A rear view is that tight end who's slightly behind you. Just in case you get over pursuit on boot, you can flip your arm, you can change your arm angle and cut it back to the rear view. Well, when we pull up, we don't get the same commitment, so therefore our rear view gets taken. Okay? Then I like the fact that, hey, we're trying to make something happen. I just hate this decision to throw this ball this late. To me, if he throws it out there but just sails it out of bounds, I'm super happy. This, to me, is just one of those things where it's like, God, that just worries me from taking care of the football. Okay? We're an empty. All right? We've got, to me, a really well-designed pick play down here, which is we're just going to double release these guys and run this guy underneath. Okay, this is a great play against man coverage. We have 5 down, and we are sliding these guys to the right. So what we've got is we've got protection here, 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 here. They're bringing 6. There's going to be a free runner. This isn't on the O-line. We have to know that. We've got them in a full line slide right. We don't mind it. The guys are picking up. They're 5-on-5. We cannot hold this ball and then take a sack. I'm really confused on what he's looking at. Like, I don't understand how we're not going. This ball gone right now. What are we surprised by? The fact that they brought 6 and we have 5? Like, we're an empty. They have 2 checks. They're either going to drop out of it or they're going to bring it. They brought it. We had a perfect play call on for it. This can't be missed. This is a catch and probably has a chance to break a tackle and go score. Instead, we take a sack. That to me is like, that was the clip where I was like, you could tell this kid just hasn't played football in, let's call it 18 months. And apparently hasn't been studied. Like, to me, it's like we had 18 months to prep for the NFL. I'm confused on I don't want to be overly critical, but it's like this needs to have been covered in draft prep. Like, there's no way that this look and pulling up and all this stuff isn't covered. So to me, it's like the fact that he's got the run game checks down already, like, he obviously has the ability to process massive amounts of information. This is just an egregious error. So, really frustrating. Here again, interior pressure, the hardest thing for a quarterback to go against. We have to get to the shallow, though. These are the things that save you, right? Hey, 3rd and 8. Even if all I do is get it to him and he doesn't pick up a first down, I'd like to think he would. It just saves us, 1, a hit on our body, and then 2, now punting from backed up, right? Those are the little things that, again, I know Niner fans don't want to hear it, that I'm not sure Jimmy takes this sack. You know, I'm not sure Justin Fields doesn't take this sack. There's a lot of guys in this draft class that wouldn't have taken this sack. I don't know. To me, it's just like it's frustrating because I know he has the ability. He knows where this outlet is, and this is just something he's going to learn from. And the reason I know is because I'm going to show you on the next clip. This is exactly what that clip should have looked like. Okay, boom. Interior run bys, right? Exterior run bys. Hell, another exterior run by. Guess what? Gets to his check down. That's exactly what you have to do. Now, people aren't going to be excited because it's 3rd and 14 and this is a 5-yard completion, but in the grand scheme of things, you start making plays like this, they start adding up. Better and better positive plays. This, to me, is what we're ending with, and this is just a gosh darn good throw. Okay? Little play action down tight. Kid is fearless. He's in his own end zone. He's fearless. He understands the urgency. I got to get this ball out. Of course, the guy trips, so the throw makes the throw look easier, but this is a heck of a throw. Great placement, gets us out of our backed up situation. That's as good as it gets. And honestly, the fact that they trusted him down tight, and I know it's a preseason game, so why not trust him? But the fact that they trusted him down tight, to me, speaks the world of what the staff thinks of him. So, Trey Lance overall, underwhelming first performance comparatively to the other rookies. However, I thought he did a really good job with certain situations. We have to improve knowing where our checkdowns are and getting the ball out against pressure looks. We have to improve that blitz situation, and we have to improve coverage confirmation before we throw certain routes. Outside of that, I thought he did a great job. Niner fans, if you enjoyed this, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and comment. If you comment, I'm going to know, hey, these guys liked it. And gals. So I can publish another. If you guys don't comment, it means you thought I was trash, which is okay. But I won't do any more breakdowns. Okay. All right, guys. Hopefully I'll see you next week.